Hi folks, a very warm welcome to you once again. My name is Nick on ZX Spectrum 128K. I'm looking at a game based on a cartoon called The Jetsons, published by Hi-Tec Software in 1992. It's an adventure game which also came out on the Commodore Amiga, Amstrad CPC, Atari ST and Commodore 64. George Jetson, Jane Jetson, Judy Jetson, Elroy Jetson, and there's a dog called Astro as well. Now essentially it's over different levels, where in each level you get to control a different character. Don't know if I'll be able to control all of them, and it involves driving stages as well, based on the Jetsons from Hanna-Barbera in 1962 it first appeared. Now there's 5 buttons to interact really with the scenery. I don't seem to be able to do it right there. Must be to interact with special stuff. So we're controlling George Jetson first of all, with his music playing, which is like a remix version of the theme music. You can turn that off if you want to. So stage 1, the idea is George Jetson's at work and we must escape out the factory here. Oops, he's falling down a hole and is down here. Right, so he just needs to escape first of all. Basically he needs the afternoon away from work to get away from Mr. Spacey, I think. Right, 8 levels, 2 different gaming styles, including race sections and puzzle elements, so to avoid the robots. Now this is where George Jetson works, and looks like there's no one else here. He works 3 hours a day, and that's miles too long. Now if you had this game back in the day, then let me know. It's not a walkthrough or indeed expert gameplay. It's me trying to get to grips with the thing with minimal instructions to find out how to sort the thing out. Now, would any kids have got off level 1? Well, we'll soon find out. As I say, it does boast driving sections, but it's no good if no one could ever get to them. Be interested to see the Commodore 64 version. See, there's a lot more colour here, but already it's annoying me slightly that I'm falling down holes in the floor. Collision detection isn't brilliant. Looks like the mirror's touch with that, or even not the mirror's touch, there's a little distance away and you're going to fall down there completely. So this is what the future is supposed to look like. Hanna-Barbera did the Flintstones, which was much more successful than the Jetsons, and then they did a futuristic one, the Jetsons, a bit like the Simpsons, who then did Futurama. Right, I've got to find my way around this maze and get out this silly factory, or space station, or wherever it is. Please subscribe if you haven't already. This is an adventure to try and look at everything ever. We'll do mainly ZX Spectrums, but you touch on some other systems as well. Commodore Amiga, Sega Mega Drive, Atari 2600. A few other bits as well, but Commodore 64, but mainly the ZX Spectrum, because that's the system I had as a kid, the first. Right, I'm pressing fire button to interact with stuff in case there's anything I'm missing, but I'm interacting with nothing. Occasionally you can collect money on the floor. I don't know what's going on here. Right, on the left you see the time there ticking down, well not ticking down in colours, that's gradually going to diminish, that's there. Beneath that is my strength, if that goes to minimum we're doomed. On the right bottom side, look on your right bottom, is 3 George Jetson heads, and that represents how many lives we've got left. That's about it really. And there's some money over there. Collision detection is surely awful. Right, I don't know what we can use that money for. There's a futuristic machine there, don't know what it does. Maybe it controls the temperature of your underpants, I do not know. If you've got a machine currently controlling the temperature of your underpants, then comment in the comment section below, what the hell's this? And that's chocolate. Now that is blooming annoying, right? So that thing was preventing us from getting into a chute on the far right hand side, which I presume is a way to escape. So we need to get something, I think, to put out that robot. What that thing may be, I do not know. I don't know, I'm never going to get off level 1 on this. So different monochrome colours depending on what level you're on. So it looks like red at the top and green below, sometimes cyan. That's essentially it. The animation of George's legs are, well, adequate. I mean, this isn't an annoying game. Even the Flintstones game, there was 2 of them. One of the ones where you was painting a wall, which is pretty dull, was better than this. I'm not a fan of it. Whether I'm just being a nincompoop and not getting the best out of it, but it's just annoyingly silly. The 48K version is exactly the same, although it doesn't play this music, from what I can make out. Graphics okay, but you know, if you want a futuristic game, choose one of the Dan Dare games really. This isn't, no, meet George Jetson, his wife Judy, ugly Elroy, and the other one. So the family are George Jetson, his wife Jane Jetson, the kids Judy Jetson, Elroy Jetson, and Astro the dog. Now I think you control 4 of those characters, and not Astro the dog on the other stages. That's about it, really. And if you weren't here, I would have turned this off by now. So it's about seeing the good games, the bad games, the playable games, and not so playable games. As I say, I would have taken this back to the shop. And also, it was such a late release in 1992. Who was playing the ZX Spectrum still then, when the pressure was from all your friends to play the 16-bit systems, such as the Atari ST, Commodore Amiga, and the Sega Mega Drive, to name the main ones. I went on to the Commodore Amiga, there we go. But I like my Commodore Amiga, but I never recreated the ultimate fun that I had originally, the wonder with the ZX Spectrum. But, you know, I did like my Amiga as well. Wasted so much time. Did I waste time? No, it wasn't time wasted. Gaming isn't time wasted. If you're playing every day, in the early hours of the morning, online, all the futuristic games, then you are losing your life. Right, now, I would try and go around these holes, but the clincher section is so poor, I don't range my chances of getting past any of them. There's a nice table there. It's a space table. That's what tables will look like in the future, so it's interesting to see how far technology is going forward. Now, I mean, am I going to get past these things? Yes. Right, this is the problem. I can't get past that nincompoop. There's a nincompoop robot ruining everything. And that's what happened in a few films. Everyone would have had a nice time in the film The Black Hole. Nincompoop Maximilian wasn't there. Sarah Connor would have had a great day out if Nincompoop the Terminator wasn't there. Doctor Who would be having great fun going through space if Nincompoop Daleks weren't there. You see, it's repeated over and over again. A nincompoop robot ruins the day. Put your favourite nincompoop robot in the comment section below. I think my favourite nincompoop robot is Maximilian from that classic Disney film, The Black Hole. I don't think there's a Black Hole game based on that. There might be a game called Black Hole, but not based on Disney's Black Hole. Before they got involved in Star Wars. It's pretty dark, some of that Black Hole movie. I loved it. It's supposed to be a kids' film, but it was pretty dark. It was darker than the colour black. Right, I'm desperately pressing try button here to try and release some other part of the game, but I keep falling into Cyan Nightmare Town. I do not like Cyan Nightmare Town. And then we've got this long bit to go back up again. There's some mess there that really needs to be cleaned up. Oh god, I'm so annoyed. I just want the time to run out completely now. My strength is going down, my patience is going down. I've got $100 though. What can you use $100 for in the future? I mean, such as inflation, it probably won't even buy a pack of biscuits. Oh man, if you're watching this from the future and the $100 doesn't buy nothing, then comment in the comment section below, because I don't know how long these are going to be online for. I mean, I upload them. Will YouTube go bust? Will it turn into something else? Will Elon Musk buy it and rename it as Y or something? I mean, if you are watching this thousands of years later, then comment in the comment section below. It's unlikely I'm still alive, but hopefully I will be, as some sort of like weird nincompoop robot somewhere there, and I'll answer the comment. Maybe. I'll download my brain into some AI nincompoop chip, and it'll be able to answer anyway, exactly the same as I would have been able to answer if I was alive. I don't know how long this video is going to be up for. I don't know how big the server space is. It might be hit by a solar flare, not the trousers. It might be hit by a solar flare and blank everything, and the banks have to phone people up and say, look, how much money do you have? I'm typing it all in manually. And you say, oh, 58p? Oh, no, not 58p. I had 82 billion trillion. Are you sure? Yes, I'll type it in now then. Thank you very much. Oh, Georgie Jetson. The future isn't necessarily better than the... Stupid robot. Stupid robot. I want to turn this off. Why haven't I turned it off? If you're still here, then well done you. You must be some crazy madman or mad woman. I mean, nothing else is going to happen in this video. I'm not going to find anything. You know, I just seem to be stuck in the same collection of rooms, walking round and round and round, getting more and more frustrated. Yes, Joe Blade. If you want a game like this that's a bit more accessible, Joe Blade. He can jump in that one and fight people and fire. This guy's not interacting with anything. He's just some wally worker in the future that's stuck in a factory. They can't even find the way out. That's how good he is. Just use a teleport or something. Just zip away. If you haven't seen the Jetsons cartoon, try and track it down. I don't know if it's on YouTube, or maybe somewhere or other. But you know, it's like a massive long precursor to Futurama. I'd like to see a Futurama game, but I don't know if homebrewers would have to do that. They might be stamping on a load of copyrights. Do not know. Oh man. God, right, I'll just continue it until my strength runs out. Look, I've only got one red bar there. This music's probably driving you potty. It's nice music, but I would have preferred a more classic one. So, well, how could they make this game better? Well, made it easier for the first level. Made it easier for George to escape the factory. So then you had a driving stage quite quickly on. So you could add nice 2 quick stages together, which get the kids invested in it with 2 different characters. Then make it a little bit more difficult from stage 3 or 4. Don't give them this stage that's, you know, it's very open-ended and going nowhere. You know, try and introduce them to the game. Give them something. You know, I think my gameplay is quite reflective of how I would have gone on back in the day. I never would have got past this. If I had seen it on a C90 tape, it's the one I would have just gone past massively. There's no real incentive to try and get past either. I'd love to see the other stages, but alas, I never will. So there we go. So these are reviews of sorts there. Other zxspectrum reviews are available. There's a link in the description, or click on my username, takes to the channel page, click on the playlist tab, and they will all be there. But as I say, I'm struggling to fathom this one. It's unfathomable as I get hit by fitness streaks. I can't get past this thing. Maybe that's a way forward. You have a bit of immunity, but you just so want to get to that pod at the end, and that must be the way out the factory, I presume. But I need some mystery objects to try and defeat that robot, which I don't know where it is. I've just got $100, and that's pretty much it. There's some more money there, but can I get past... No, see, look. Awful collision detection. I guess you have to collect all the money. That's the only thing I can think of. There, and we've got the narrowest of red margins there. That's going to fade out. I might as well wait here till home time. Doesn't look much like George Jetson. Looks like a vampire. Stuck in a cyan room, just skiving off work, and no one's going to check up on him anyway. Yeah, pretty bland, didn't enjoy it, not very playable. You know, presentation is alright, but I don't like the game at all, really. So, hope you like to have a look at that one. You might disagree with me, that's alright. It was my first go of the thing. That was the Jetsons, published by Hi-Tec Software in 1992. A late release that I won't be playing again, based on the cartoon that first appeared by Hanna-Barbera in 1962, so quite a while ago. Got any comments about this game, similar games, anything retro, then please put that in the comment section below. You're more than welcome. Until next time, take great care of yourself, and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.
Meet George Jetson, his wife Judy, ugly Elroy, and the other one.